Bullets. Rock.
See any hostiles yet?
Back.
Hey, what's up, man? We're on the Recon Training Center. Or Recon Training Grounds.
Get it. Right in front of us, to our right. Switch gun.
I want to
Roll
keep
that
it.
sucker down.
Looks done. Oh well.
Yeah, we're gonna try this over my speakers tonight.
Say again?
We're gonna try this over my speakers tonight for broadcast. I don't have a way of moving my sound sources right now, unfortunately, and the headset is not an option right now.
All right.
Last time I was doing a forward thing, my speed picked up to over 300.
It's clear, but I'm showing about half. See anybody? You're on the thermals.
75 meters, front. MRAP, 700 meters, northwest.
Okay, I see him.
Fast mover, 1.5 clicks.
Oh shit, it's about to get hot, boys. You hearing my calls?
APC, 1.5 clicks, south.
I'm about to land on a guy. Can you get hung up in the trees here?
That's the wrong jump. If you parachute into the trees, you will get messed up.
Oh my god, I landed on top of him,
Keep
and
down.
AT soldier in the backside of the hill. Can you come clean me up?
Coming. Noon. See him?
Oofta. I gotta get the soft recorder or whatever. I can split my sound up into different feeds so I can still do other sounds
Okay.
from sources. Contact rifleman. 9 o'clock.
No, running somewhere.
Rock rifleman. What? Direct west rifleman over the hill.
Yeah, hang on a second. I was bringing up the bots.
Denver.
Oh, scheiße.
What in the world?
Grenade
Yeah.
launcher.
Did you get both of you?
Yeah. Dead.
Directly east.
Grid 0, 2, 3, 1.
We hit the unit cap if you guys didn't catch that too.
Ready for orders.
I discourage that kind of activity in any of our parties, right?
About 9-7.
If any player does that and the rest of the other team goes, "Oh my god, I don't want to do this," that's a issue I would like to discourage, not encourage, right? I mean, I understand your point completely, and I think you're right.
Which
but
one
that's
of you
why I
is the
said I
medic?
wish you weren't.
Raptors. He already bled out. I don't think you have enough time to get me either.
I got shelled out, dude.
Nope.
Yeah, I got shelled out, dude. The grenade launcher landed on me twice.
It's quite thorough.
When I got them, it was basically a message saying, please stop playing this class. Play something else. Dear God, stop playing this.
Well, I'll jump in since I have my Halo. Since you're in cooldown, maybe you should bring the respawn truck. Just drive it out there.
Where's it at?
So,
And if you're that
Here
good
somewhere.
at
Hold up.
anything, you
there.
need to only play it in big environments where it doesn't break things.
Over there.
That is another point we'll have later.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
I swear to God.
No, we're totally fine. We've
Come
got
on,
an hour.
man.
It's only been 8 minutes.
Right. Give me a second here. Let me take the wall down.
So, this one was requested by.
Don't just drive out of the goddamn exit. Don't mess the walls up.
Either fiction or historical
Jesus.
of a paladin. Like, what are you kind of modeling yourself after?
Tell me you want to go first, or should I go first?
I'm happy to go first.
Okay, you go first.
So I actually have two examples.
It's
of
2 exits. They're very well lit. It shouldn't be that
paladin-type
hard.
characters that I think are really excellent. And I know I'm stealing one of these from Mike. And he would agree with me that one of the most amazing representations of paladins in fantasy literature, I think, is Paxinarian, who's a character written by Elizabeth Moon. I cannot for the life of me remember what the name of the series is. Is it The Deed of Paxinarian?
The Deed of Paxinarian, that's
The
right.
Deed of Paxinarian, and she's very archetypal of a paladin character. She starts off as a nobody sheep farmer's daughter, and you get to witness her journey as she becomes a holy warrior. And it's a really, really beautiful story, and it's told really well with lots of great military realism. But that's sort of the archetype of paladin. And my other favorite paladin type character is actually Kaladin Stormblast from the Stormlight Archives. And one of the reasons that I believe Brandon ended up settling on that name is because Kaladin rhymes with paladin. And he's sort of he takes the concept of protection, protecting everyone, protecting those who cannot protect themselves, even protecting those you hate, as long as it is right. And he takes that to the extreme. And it's a character that's really resonated with me a lot, with his struggles and how he goes about performing those duties and achieving his goals. So, those are my two top paladin type characters, if you will.
Well, that's okay, because you took both of mine, but I'm actually okay, because I got backups. I got backups everywhere. In fact, the first one I'll throw out
Still have a medic
was
over
one
here.
I always aspired to when I was a brand new paladin, and that's King Arthur. Now,
I'm sure
the
he
Arthur mythos
surrendered
has lots
before
of
he blew his head
variations,
off.
and in some of them he's kind of pathetic, and you
You
root
were
for
at 100%,
Lancelot.
doesn't
and
matter
food
anymore.
levels is important. And in other variations,
No, I know that.
he's
I
sort
mean,
of wrong, but
I
doing his
want
best
their
to run
intel.
his kingdom anyway.
Ah.
And that's the one I think
I'm
of
not worried
as
about
more like a
the
paladin.
penalties. That
And
doesn't
then
get
the
it
other one that I'll
did it?
throw out, I think
It's true.
Superman is an excellent example of the paladin archetype.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't exactly
He
have
wasn't.
a deity
He down
like
now.
the old D&D classic version of paladin, but his commitment to higher ideals is exactly the
Can I have
kind
a
of thing
repair
you
icon
expect from
for
a
you?
paladin.
Stay put, please.
I can totally get behind that.
Okay.
That is, I can't believe I have considered like Superman as a paladin. That's awesome.
I have three. I had two, but might be Superman. Not throwing another one.
Hey, the bots are really chatty, aren't they?
First is, Cecil
They can
from
be.
Final Fantasy IV. And he's the one who actually introduced
Showing
me
one
to
more on the map.
first exposure
My north
as a,
place.
teenage nerd about paladins. And,
I don't see me.
like, he starts the game as a dark
Right,
knight,
here he
does
is.
terrible things for his kingdom, and really starts to feel a lot of remorse for his actions. He goes on a kind of a journey of redemption and becomes a paladin. It's really good.
Got him.
The second
Okay.
is a game series called Quest
That's
for
grenade
Glory.
launcher
It's
shells.
really hard to explain in words because they don't really put it in words. But an paladin is something of a
Due
hidden
east.
class. In that series, it's kind of cool because you can import your character from
All right,
the
well, I don't
game
care
and
about
you
him.
unlock the paladin class by doing a lot of hidden good deeds in one of the games. You can't create a paladin.
I'm just interested in seeing if we can't close
And
this
the
sucker
paladin
down.
is kind
We've
of
got
created
two more
individuals who
bases
travel the world
and
with
Verizon to
communities
take, I
and
think, right?
It's kind of created like a Jedi and a swordsman sorcerer.
I got backups everywhere. In
We
fact,
don't have to take all the sectors.
the first one I'll throw.
Just the
teenage
bases
nerd
and
about
the,
paladins. Like he starts the game as a dark
Yeah,
knight.
see, on the-
does
on the
terrible
map to the
things
south
for
by
his
the
kingdom,
truck
and
stop,
really starts to feel a lot of
K3665
remorse for his
ejection
actions. He
seat.
goes on a kind of a
It's
journey of
still
redemption
there.
and becomes a paladin. Really good. The second is
I'll
a game
take your
series
word
called
for it,
Quest
'cause
for
I'm not
Glory.
seeing it.
It's really hard to explain in words because they don't really put it in words. But an paladin is something of a hidden class. In that series, it's kind of cool because you can import your character from game to game, and you unlock the paladin class by doing a lot of hidden good deeds in one of the games. You can't create a paladin, you import a paladin. And the paladin is kind of portrayed as individuals who travel the world in few years going to keep the peace. They're kind of portrayed as like a Jedi and a swordsman sorcery type.
We could go
Plus, they get a
straight
sword,
west
cool.
to
And the third
fully enter
example
shooting range.
is this is kind of
Yep,
like a
that's the
no-brainer
plan,
for
but I
me,
want
Captain
to
America.
bypass
I
south
think
around
of,
Ulan.
like, if I'm trying to roleplay a paladin in a D&D setting,
Okay.
I think of what Captain America can do. Like, I've seen a lot of people roleplay paladins, like, who are really
That's
preachy
lame.
and stuff like that, but I see Captain America as
It's not
being
funny to you,
okay,
but our second
you
year
guys are
nephew
going
would
to go
always
and
say
do all
that's the
this
plan in a very
stuff that I
odd
consider
manner.
immoral.
It makes us
More power to you. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go do the hard thing over here.
fan.
Well, and
It's
Captain
super
America
cute.
is such a great example of how to do things that are moral as opposed to doing things that are legal, and that
Yeah.
particular take on paladinism, if you will.
Those are my
All right, Hep
Mhm.
2's
That was
Definitely.
my
Good.
other medic. He says you can't get in.
Pathfinder, they outlined that
Where is
specifically,
he?
stating like lawful does not mean you
That
follow
way.
the country you're in's law, because if you know the king's corrupt, you can still go
I don't know
overthrow
why
it.
the hell not. They don't go down. They just die.
Which I think is it's a
What-
good way to
what-
put it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
It's
That
hard to
actually-
know, though, right? They might be corrupt. You might just
All
think
right, you
they're
getting
corrupt.
in?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. One of my favorite things about, like, I think it was in an old D&D book where they when the
Yeah, it says
finding
it was the
alignment
Recon
system,
training
one
ground.
of the statements threw a wrench into my whole way of thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
You in the
right.
gunner seat?
And that's what alignment
Right,
is
yeah.
Robin Hood. And they portrayed him
I
as
know.
lawful good. And the reason is because
Okay, I'm
he's
showing
not
him
being a bandit that,
southeast
you know,
in
living
the
outside
woods.
the
Do you see
kingdom
him?
because he wants to be. He used to be a soldier of King Richard.
No.
And
Hang on.
when in many tales of Robin Hood, when he overthrows
Okay, there it is.
you know, the corrupt law system, he ascends to being
Oh,
a
I
noble.
see one. Hold still.
So he is not chaotic good. He is not against law and order. It's just
Those
that
guys are out of
system's
range
law
of the
and order
capture.
in
It
his
shouldn't even
kingdom
matter.
is corrupt and he's fighting.
So,
Yep.
Anyway,
Is he down?
so
Yeah, that one is. Yeah.
I don't want to get off on a tangent, but
Probably one fucking
Robin is a
guy
lot
really
like
fine
Arthur
for
in that there's
FOB
such a huge
structure.
corpus of work about him that there's a lot of different
Kind of what I
versions.
figured.
oh, definitely. There are versions that where he's just like the bandit, you know, the happy-go-lucky.
But I understand your point. I will not divert.
All right. So
Oh,
our next question is gonna be interesting here
there's a bunch
because
over there.
you guys are all kind of at three different stages of your Paragon Paladinhood path. So I'm gonna start from the newest
I think there's
Paladin
one more.
and go backwards. But what are three things you wish you knew when you started playing Paladin and started progressing on this Paragon path? So Nifty, you are the newest.
That one's already
Okay,
dead.
so the thing that really,
No, those are all dead.
the thing I wish I'd learned or had known
All right, somebody wants to
beforehand
send up
is that
some reinforcements. I'm going to go
your job
take a walk around
isn't
through
to
the
wreck
compound.
face. Your job is to make sure that faces and their wreckage is prevented. That's kind of my number one. I can expound on that if you like.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I am kind of the belief that in a small to medium park setting or battlefield setting, which is most parks, you don't need to run and dominate the field. You absolutely can, but one of the things that you are, best at is being a second line or a defensive fighter, and you need to make sure that your team is supported, that you've got healing capabilities, you've got armor capabilities, you've got so much of that stay back and defend that you don't need to, like, it's not my job to go out and crush the opposition. It's my job to
That
make
would
sure
hurt.
that we are not crushed by the opposition. I think to maximize efficacy with this class, armor is a must. There's a lot that you can do if you're a solid fighter, but not every paladin raised is a great fighter, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Everyone brings something new and
Right,
delightful
there's
to
a
the
BMP
battlefield.
in
But
Gulan.
armor can
Don't give
really,
it the
really
line of sight of
be
it.
a leveler, if that, or what's the word I'm looking for?
That's a good call.
Equalizer?
An equalizer. Thank you. Armor can be a great equalizer
that's what-
with the right person. And the last
I don't
thing
think
that I
there's
really
anybody up there,
wish
Chief.
someone had pounded into my head for me is do not forget that you
Never
have
double
awe.
check.
Well,
Awe
maybe
is
you can see
such,
whoever it is.
such a good ability, and I cannot believe how often I forget to use that spell. Like towards the end of gameplay before everything shut down, I had really started picking up use of it, and oh, what a game changer! So those are the three things for me.
As a Paragon Bard, I should shame you for not using awe, as it is literally like I should have it tattooed on my arm.
I've got a
Like, this is what it
concrete maze
does.
here. I wonder if they're in that.
And that's actually the thing is, maybe you or Zach or Broton had showed up to park, and someone was using
That
awe
block
over and
to
over
your
again, and I
right,
kept forgetting
behind you a
Yeah,
little bit.
maybe.
that I had awe. And then I like stopped, I took a breath, I pulled up the character sheet, I'm like, oh,
There's also a
come
couple of
on, I'm
sandbag
immune to
squares
command, I can
just
use this
beyond it,
spell,
they might be in
but
there
what am I
too.
doing? And all of a sudden the game completely changed. It was awesome.
You stay in the gun though, because I hear something
quality of
coming.
life improvement for me.
I don't know if it's Raptor
was,
or somebody else.
Finally remembering those important
looks like
details.
it
And that was
is,
about
yes.
I'm coming in from southeast. You pinged me right there.
Quite good at using those
That's-
abilities.
That's
towards the end
Southwest, but yes.
This is me.
So moving backwards, CADs.
All right. So, one of the first things people might
I
tell
got
you
two.
is that Paladin is a bad class. Now, I've heard the
Oh, I got
argument
it.
that because it's Black Knights, it's just a worse class, and a nice experience is supposed to make it up for it. Don't believe a word of that. It's an objectively ignorant opinion.
Horse
Like,
fish.
my fight, yeah, my fighting company, They Aren't Gone, fields Paladins regularly. We won Bridge Wars and Keep last year. My Phoenix League team, Stack Deck, fields Paladins regularly. I think we're doing something right.
Got
Paladins
two,
are
but I don't really have
amazing.
last
They can wear
one.
Well-
the second highest amount. Oh, go ahead.
That's a holdover from V7 and earlier versions, where it was much more true because armor was much less good.
Agreed.
I mean, I agree with you. The opinion's totally bunk under the current rules,
Yeah.
but a lot of people still.
Is do not forget that you have awe. Awe is like towards the end of gameplay
Every
before
team.
everything shut down.
Yeah.
I had really started picking up use of it, and oh, what a game changer!
All right, I'm on the roll here.
Those are
Looks
the
like there's one left
yeah,
someplace.
those are the three things for
I
me.
mean, as a Paragon Bard, I should shame you for not using awe, as it is literally like
Right, time to go check
I
that.
should have it tattooed on my arm.
maze.
Like, this is what it does.
Well, and
Have you guys
that's
cleared the
actually
base?
thing is, maybe you or Zach or Broton had
Yeah.
showed up to park, and someone was using awe over and over again, and I kept
Is that
forgetting.
you?
Yeah,
That I had awe, and then
I shot one in the
stopped
building
and
because you guys had said you hadn't checked the maze yet.
Come on, I'm immune to command. I can
Wrong
use
maze.
this
I meant
spell.
this concrete
What am I
over
doing?
here.
And all of a sudden, the
Oh,
game
where?
completely
Show me.
changed.
I'm gonna grenade that too.
Awesome. Yeah, huge
No, it's too
quality of
big.
life improvement for me.
It's what?
was finally remembering those important details, and that was about 7 months before everything shut down. So I got quite
You
good at
used
using
them
those
on training
abilities
facility.
towards the end of gameplay.
Moving.
So moving backwards,
But he
CADs.
wasn't.
All right. So,
Oh, okay. All right, I'm coming back.
one of the first things people might tell you is that Paladin is a bad class. Now, I've heard the argument that because it's Black Knights, it's just a worse class, and a nice experience is supposed to make it up for it. Don't believe a word of that. It's an objectively ignorant opinion.
Horse
Like,
fish.
my yeah, my fighting company, They Aren't Gone, fields Paladins regularly. We won Bridge Wars and Keep last year. My Phoenix League team, Stack Deck, fields Paladins regularly. I think we're doing something right. Paladins are amazing. They can wear the
Well-
second highest amount. Oh, go ahead.
That's a holdover from V7 and earlier versions, where it was much more true because armor was much less good.
Agreed.
I mean, I agree with you. The opinion's totally bunk under the current rules, but a lot of people still say it because they don't understand V8 and they remember V7. And it's like 10 years ago. You'd think old people would. I am old people, but you'd think some other old people would catch on.
And you touched on armor being like less good, and it's amazing now. Paladins can wear the second highest amount of armor in every class in the game. They can use any melee weapon in the field. They get 2 immunities, which is on par with our barbarian, and I think they get better in immunities than what barbarians get. They get mild support spells, heal and resurrect. They get awe, and that's already been covered. It's the fastest offensive verbal in the game.
Yep.
And on top of all that, they get pro-mags. It's like, what? That's it's a broken enchantment. So what go-to abilities you need to know for your class is pretty much everything I just said. It's a hybrid And the big thing I'll say about the subject is to really emphasize something that Jory pointed out, that Phil pointed out. And I've had a conversation with people from other parts that say, yeah, Paladin's bad. I play Paladin, it doesn't have an impact on the field. I'm like, okay, the first question I always narrow in on, because I know that the answer to the question is, how much armor do you get? And the answer is always none. And it's like, what? As I said, Paladins can wear the second highest armor of any class in the game. It's a massive advantage for Paladin, and you're wasting it if you're not wearing armor. Would you play Archer without a bow? Don't play Paladin without armor. I cannot stress this enough. Get armor.
Warriors who only have a couple of options to have really comfortable, easy to fight in armor that's also worth 6. Paladins have a ton of options. Get one. Otherwise, play a class that doesn't need it until you get one. Because you don't want to be one of those guys who doesn't like your class because you're underplaying. So now the experiences that I'm going to talk about are ancient and only apply under the V7 rules. So these are more for amusement. But one thing I wish I had known back then was just how important sharing immunities was. Being able to share them at the right time and in the...
Alright, this is how to get rid of hissing background noise using
Thank
OBS.
you, sir.
If you're using OBS, I just found this little setting and it made the background noise hissing
Do we have a commander in there?
go away. So I'm going to be kind of quiet so you can hear it. Turn the volume all the way up. You can hear the hissing in the background.
I am back in the gun.
Alright.
You can hear the hissing in the background.
You got Angel from the back, dude.
Yeah, sorry, I hit the get in as a gunner button right as you had, and so I got in
Right,
last.
click on your audio.
I thought I was in
input,
already.
go to Filters. Click on this little positive down here. Noise suppressant. Say OK. And the default is at 30. And you notice if you slide it this way. Notice if you slide it in the deep noise suppressant. Click on rid of that. Right click on your audio input, go to filters. Click on this little positive down
I
here.
drive over one goddamn bush in a T80.
Noise suppressant.
I'm hilarious when that happens.
And the default is at 30.
I didn't have time to like.
And you notice if you slide it this way, it's more hissing.
It's just in the like
Slide it down to 30.
The same one as the when we're dark. Made a circle around
It's
the T90
quiet.
he was shooting at with the
And you can still hear your voice.
shooting an outline of explosions around it,
Just
like
a
a
cleaner
cartoon cat
audio.
using a Tommy gun during a 1920s bank robbery to make an outline of the guy he's shooting at.
Alright, I hope that helps somebody.
Missing.
Just wanted
Yeah,
to show
I did.
video. This little setting that I just found in here. It's messing with it.
Yeah, it's the same interface.
So I guess
It's
that's
a
it.
more recent
Alright,
picture.
y'all.
I don't think I understood the context.
Well, they're usually captioned if you click on them.
They are, but I didn't get your caption.
Ah, okay.
Alright, 750 meters.
Wish you could zoom this thing out more, though.
Yeah.
I'm super.
I got history ahead. Full tilt. that's all.
Alright, I'm gonna put them out flanking left and right again. We'll go up the middle.
Okay.
Are we taking the tower first and coming out from the high ground?
No, we have the tower. We own that already. We're going up the middle with infantry on the flanks. I got AC queued up. I have one toe in the tube, and if I cap it off and we need another, we'll have to back up. Switching to vehicle.
Deploying.
It's gonna be danger close when we crest bullets.
Oh, give me a second here. We're getting noise. I'm up.
Our guys are opening up.
Top of the building, 3 or 4 of them, 5 or 6 of them.
Back up, get that toe reloaded.
I can't get the guys out the building with the grenade launcher because of the differential. Got one guy left there. And a group next to him. Tank coming in. BMP, BMP. Or maybe that's a tank. Holy cow. He's moving. He's going up the road.
Let me know when you're ready. Switch to AP.
You guys got the guy on the road, right? The tank on the road or whatever?
BMP to our right.
I'll take that for a yes.
Yep.
Crap, I missed the footage on that, sorry. That is a lot of secondary ammo going off. They deployed. Tanks in the backfield now, T90. I'm not going to make a visual on it, I'm too slow.
You got him. I see smoke.
Confirm smoke, don't have a body. Oh wait, there's some secondary fire possibly? Incoming AT. I think they're down on the top of the building now. Good hits. Another one?
You need to back up so you can get the toes reloaded again?
T80, T90 active, guys.
Yeah, the toe is reloading. Raptor, take cover for now.
Saving gas.
Dirty. I bumped into a guy who's too close to grenade him. I don't know if you guys are going to rescue me. I'm going to probably Halo this one.
You're not even showing up on the map as a skull.
I don't see you. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm going to release. It's fine.
Grid 0, 2, 3, 1, 8, 8. Awaiting orders. Waiting. Awaiting orders.
Their bots are getting chewed up. I've only got 3 left, it looks like. Going for a vantage point to the left here.
I'm going to Halo the radio tower. God, Halo makes me fucking miss skydiving, man, and the group I had out in California. Holy balls. I'm gonna make like a pancake pretty quick here. I was going too fast forward. Had to deploy early. I learned earlier today 120 meters height deployment for Halo is not enough when you have better than 300 kilometers. Oh shit, did somebody just ice me? I think I just got iced. Mid-Halo. Yeah, I landed on a squad of them, unfortunately.
That'll do it. We'll take this opportunity to drive the respawn truck closer then.
Right, I'm gonna take it to the radio tower if I can.
I'll be back.
What's CBS on this truck I've got too?
I actually don't know.
Maybe I should use that next time. I'll see if it gets me anything good.
Alright, I'm assuming he hasn't moved too far.
That is a very bold assumption with these guys. Those gases get everywhere, man. They get circled like 2 miles, you know? Or 3 kilometers or 4 kilometers or whatever.
Hit him again. Might be empty.
They're trying to envelop you guys from the west also. Or your troops, I should say.
Out of fuel.
Brokers and users. We are in our daily lives, whether we like it or not.
That didn't sound good. Spies on it. Are you guys getting the correct angle on that? It looks like he's kind of playing his armor strengths against you right now. But yeah, you got him out. Dice deployed. Good hits. You guys know there's a second tank out there, right?
We think it might be disabled. The crew is partially dead, like David's gunner or something, or the engine's dead.
Then what is all the rocket fire going off then?
I don't see anyone else.
Yeah, you guys are shooting something.
Okay. Okay, I got him. Jesus.
Somebody just did something nice. Did you guys get got plopped?
Either the coax or the commander gun is still active.
Fucking intense. What's hitting this shit? Oh, flip. I thought the turret was paralyzed, but no, that thing is still active on me too. Is Rock active and up?
Yeah, I think so.
They're enveloping him from the east and the south of him now. Are you responding on mobile bullets?
No, I'm gonna jump in with a different loadout.
You can get a different loadout at the mobile now.
I know, I want to fix mine first.
Is there a binocs with or a spotter scope or something I can use with night vision to pick stuff up for us? Hey, how come I can't spawn to the did I put the air the forward base too close to the action and now we can't get there?
It just drove right through it.
It's glitching.
Hey, how come I can't spawn to the forward air the building I just brought the moldy respawn? Is it too close?
It's on a cooldown.
Oh, well, that sucks shit.
Yeah, the idea is because they don't share cooldowns, you like jump in and then
Yeah, I'm on cooldown for both.
The mobile respawn. Yeah, oh, well, die less. I don't know.
Yeah, or just play some World of Warships now.
Oh my god.
I can tweak my sound settings some.
It's upside down now.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's upside down, they should jump out relatively quickly.
They did.
Okay, well then let me flip it back up once they're dead. I got shot out of the air.
Bodies everywhere.
I'm gonna get sick spinning around so much. Okay, I am down ahead of you. Wanna come get me? Oh, I have to postpone that. That's a helicopter. It's a hip dropping Paris. Don't squish me. Let's see, if those were human players, they would wait until you were half done rescuing me and then rush the IFV and try to jump in it.
Well, that didn't work out so well.
I see that. Well,
yeah, right. Midnight my time.
Oh, so it is.
Did you say you're done?
I am.
Dumb. Oh, done.
I mean, both might apply, but who knows? Whatever, right?
Just kidding. Okay, well, I will, I'm gonna go have a cigarette and I'll respond after.
I'm gonna play with my sound settings a little bit. Like I've got to be, I got to work on some stuff that I'm gonna be doing. So, at least for the streaming thing to make it semi decent. I was mostly posting this shit so that we could have like JpS at the top of the search bar again. You know.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
Well, I'll be back, Bolts. I'm gonna be fucking around for like half an hour here, and then I'll upload this one too.
Okay. Alright. I may or may not still be here, I don't know.
I'll probably be back before you are, so check in is what I'm saying.